Um, you can have lunch as well. Well, like we'll come back after the next update or so. Maybe. Play quite a few other games in the meantime. But then, sure, who is the Knaffle and Freepo? That's right. I think I promised Ista that he gets the next upgrade first. Oh, do I sound different? Maybe I'm still a bit ill or so. But there shouldn't really be a change. How do I sound different? Oh, and we are 1800, so we actually can continue the game. Wasn't an upgrade either, I think, so should still be the same voice as usual. Anyways, this is our E-Star boy. Let's see, what do we want to do with him? Do you guys have any ideas what you want to do with Istar? Did you want to go down this tree here, or this one here? Istar is our mostly range guy, right? So maybe you wanted to go Dominus actually? Oh, he's a little bit. Want to get this maybe. Get more cognition points from killing a target. Then we could take this and this, so that he gets 2 HP every turn. Be quite powerful. Then maybe finish Lex Mechanic and then finish Dominus. Something like that. Yeah, let's go with him down this tree here. He can get this. Let's see, we already got legs, right? Just some other legs. 4 HP max, or this here for armor for everything. Let's go with tentacles, I think. Directly that. Tentacles. Good, right? Then, Careful, you're on next. You're our melee guy. But what did we want to do with you? Is it powerful? Magic Spirits is so-so. Power Generators is so-so. Traveler is okay, but Lex Smash? Alright. Lex Mechanic. Boom, boom, boom. Can we do something nice for you? Well, actually, the buttons are pretty sweet, right? Got a melee of could be nice, but that's it. How about this here? Makes you immune until the next attack. It could also give you the better heal. Heals double the amount. And actually uses the same amount of CP, just more augments. All die down to Walk of Battle, okay. I would say we give you this here. Better heal. Then Freepo. What do we want to do with Freepo? Apparently we would like to go down for the Ancient Seer. We got one here, we got one there. Let's see, what else do you get? Claws get better, and you get these pretty powerful tacticals. Heal all. Yeah, I think we go down Ancient Seer completely. Or we take this, then take this, so, because then we have 2 heal. Then go down Ancient Seer completely, and then go to, like, here. That you can order the other guys around. And after that we see. That is one more heal, and heals are pretty good. So let's take it. What can we give you? You have one piece. You already got the good heal. I think generator is pretty sweet too. So you could give me something like that. A knockdown, for example. For the 3 heal. Gamma, Claw. Or we could give you one of a weapon that is free to use. Like the Gamma one. Single target melee attack knocks back, deals 1 damage. It can be very useful. Let's just take it for now, we probably switch it out again. As all, it's time for Istar again. And we can now take this, get another tick, so we get 1 additional CP per kill. Very sweet. What to do with that? That's a good question, because I don't know that. Already you have a pretty good gun. You have, this is an additional weapon so far. No, but you know melee weapon, which could change. Oh no, we can also give you the better heal. That is preferred. Then we have one more for Gnaffle. All down to 1 cock per kill, that means you will be getting this. Currently we got the speed one and whatever that was, the face one, right? I think the hands are pretty good. It's 20% dodge, so let's take them. Or do you say different, Gnaffle? You dodgy? Yeah. 10% dodge sounds pretty good. Alright, let's directly use it then. Go. Light Echo. Maybe my broadcast isn't working correctly. Take a look. The aux is configured. Oh. Yeah. OBS is using my NVIDIA Broadcast, and NVIDIA Broadcast is working too. Let me check something. Maybe I can change it a bit.
Alright. Can you still hear me? Is it still the same? If something has changed, then it probably is that NVIDIA Broadcast had an update or something like that. Different now. Okay. I simply checked NVIDIA Broadcast default device to microphone directly. Sounds clearer? Very good. Thanks, guys. Just go with that. Okay. And yeah. No more points. No. Mission. So what mission do we do? We got, let's see, hard, normal, normal, normal. This one gives us the infiltrator and a pretty cool weapon. This here gives us a pretty shit weapon. The scanner, I think we already have the scanner. Maybe it's a better one. Should be pretty easy. Let me take a look at this. Don't we have the scanner already? Here. Ah, it's this is the Omni specs. Cooldown of 2. That's a bit different, right? That is that the target has a chance to miss us. That's actually pretty sweet, but I would like to have the 100% one. Okay, there. And this does what? Collects additional CP point, gives us the Skitari Vanguard. This here gives us a pretty meh weapon and a bit of Blackstone. I would say we go with this one actually. Scanner is not too bad and the enemies look still quite easy. Actually, there are 2 missions that we can take. There's also... Oh, look at this, boys. That's a door scammer pistol. Always does 4 to 6 damage, because it ignores all armor. That's not too shabby, and we get 1 more point. Do you say I'm available for the others too? No. Well, for you actually. But it only goes from difficult to even more difficult. I kinda doubt we can take down the Void Admiral. Yes, maybe. Mm. The Gauss Gamma pistol, actually. But it would be a one additional point. Let's just go for this one first, okay? So, you got a great amount of points, so actually we would now be able to take Uppsala, as much points as we wanted to be. 9 points there. Can we get a better heal? I doubt it. No. So, let's see. We got some level 2 which are quite nice. These are kinda sucked. We don't have yet the ability to shoot. Or to order our guys to shoot, so I'm not sure how usable they will be. Let's just take 2 and 1 of these. They're pretty good, they can stack up, and a few of these here to take damage are usually quite okay. So we need to make it more pure, the tomb. And basically we need to stop the enemy radio, more or less. I have no idea when we get this Gnavel, no clue whatsoever. Because I really like to have like 2, 3 or even 4 of these here simply to soak damage. But of course we can't do that all the time, right? Although there is one additional battle. So here's apparently nothing. Let's just go like this, then walk back, do all the rest and then go in here last. Or we go the other way. Yeah, let's go this way first. So, we are here to purge. The binary transmission is particularly intense in this tomb. Something must be done to keep the cohort combat effective. We could deafen them, that is... Yikes. Could debug them, or we can defy them. That sounds very prayerish. Let's see what happens if we take defy. Of course we get 2 more awakening. Because the cohort gathers in prayer. Yeah, kinda makes sense, right? Thoughts and prayer, yeah, that's how I work. Let's see, what does the glyphs give us? I think this is a good one. I think, maybe? Let's see. It takes our CPs away, but luckily we didn't have any CP. Ooh, I have no idea what these are, man. Let's see. Take another awakening. We have no CP at all so far. I would like to get at least a few CP, so let's go to the other rooms first, I guess. Alright, Alien Corruption Manifest in my sacrifice. The cohorts are suffering from necron transmission. We could reboot them. We could remove them. Or we could pray yet again. Should we again try to pray? The others sound really bad, man. Let's try this. Probably... initiative. Well, that could be worse. They both bad. These take CP again, these damage us, but we don't have CP, so it's fine. I would love to have a few CP before I go into battle, though. I would love it. We're already at level 3, maybe I didn't have a single fight yet. The chamber is sealed behind a doorway, simply the airlock from a ship. Behind it is apparently a hard vacuum, but it's the only way to go ahead, so we could bleed. Try to safely let air in the chamber. That looks like it would take quite a time. Just go away and blast it. Probably gives us more awakening because they will hear that. Or we breach it. In the name of speed, that sounds if we take damage from that. Let's go with blast it. Yay, we get free CP. Perfect. Now we can at least try to take a battle to them. Time for the music, people. Scan or destroy. So we start here. You get a Necron Warrior, another Necron Warrior, 2 CPs here, 1, 2, 3, 4 people can go out a maximum, another one Warrior, 5, Immortal, that is that guy with the AoE attack, 6, and another Warrior. So mostly Warriors. In total 6 more people could come out, they probably won't, but they could. And we have 2 points of CP. Right, and they have the first turn. And if they move to like here, there's actually a pretty nice chance that they won't be able to hit us. Right, start the battle and let's see what happens. It's the only one that could theoretically hurt us, but he didn't. So take that, initiative. Right. Our tentacles are what? More attack, more cognition points, 9 even, and rush forward. So why not? Let's rush forward, activate our shields, so that hopefully we survive a little bit longer, and then end the turn. And the Great Magos Istar. Give me the CP from here, please. All 2 of them. And then let's take a look what we can do with that. Well, obviously we can rush closer to like here. We can shoot with this. And I guess we will. Let's shoot the guy that is nearest to us. No clue what it actually does. But hopefully it will be useful. Then let's shoot it normally for now. It got acid on it. And we have 2 more turns. You would be next, and then the Nafil. Yeah, just stay where you are, I think. There's no real reason to do anything different. Collect all the points from here. And let's see, what could we do with you? Well, first off, you can rush quite a bit closer. Here. And this should be enough to destroy him. Yep, and it was enough. So let's get closer, lose 1 CP, get 1 CP, and use this to destroy it. Hits. Number 2, we rush close to this guy. Then we are very clever, hopefully, because we use that to directly kill it. So now our next physical attack does +9 damage. That is of course enormous and should kill it. Kill it very dead. He's still alive, more or less, but in the next round we can just go and attack him for more. Actually, we could also go to like here, and I'm sure someone can shoot him by the side. Alright, and turn. And now Freeport. The next one, he's a little bit behind. There are no cognition points that we can collect anymore. So let's just take a look what this guy has for stats. 9 HP, 1 energy. And we have 2 points left, actually. So let's bend them a little bit. Bend them again. And then we simply use that. And activate the weapon. So this thing is dead too. Hits. And with that we have no more points left. It should be fine. Well, it's actually not. We can't get reinforcements because we have no points left. Or do we? We do. Since we directly stood around here. Immortal and warrior. Where do I want to position them? Let's be a bit offensive and place him around here. No, we get another point since we had no point left. We would need 1 more point to actually use this weapon. Or do we? Well, how about we first use that here? Oh la la, and then we activate that. Because why not? That's certainly not enough to hit the guy behind him. Let's hope we get a good hit in. We probably won't. Ah! That was worse than we won't. We did only 1 damage from that. It was really bad, man. I think we may need thoughts and prayers by now. Right, let's purge him. At least close to being purged. He has 3 points, he will probably move away. Could use this one. But I don't think we want to. Not yet. You are not quick enough, actually. No, Necrons are the wrong kind of machine spirits. Only we are right, and they are completely wrong. How could you even think that it's any different? That's like heresy. Hey, Ethan boy. Oh, we dodged actually! Very good. Assault their souls? Well... Yes and no. Basically, their Lord and Master sold their souls, and the normal guys have to suffer for it. Basically, like in Britain, where the Tories sold the souls, and you guys have to suffer through it. I mean, is it wrong? Yeah. But yeah, they're basically undead, just machine undead because their masters sold them out. Slow boy. You already got all the points you want to, I think. So how about you get additional information? 5 and 3, I see. Well, Megas Gnathel, execute the Necron. What can you do? Your electrical attack. Oh, that's good, but we don't have the points for that actually. Let's just go to here. Probably won't really help us, but we can't shoot the weapons if we don't have enough CP anyways. So, yeah. You're a bit bad in regards to that, since you have an armor of 3 against normal damage. What you can do, maybe... we don't have enough max range, very sadly. We could try shooting him, maybe we get lucky after all. 3-5, 3-5, basically the same thing, and you got acid on it at least. That's something that we can use. Oh yeah, and +1 to damage, so... hopefully we do at least a little bit damage. 1 damage and acid. If the guy moves away, he should get twice the aches. Probably won't do anything, but we can hope. 2 damage. Oh, actually was very good. And we critted him away! That was fantastic! Fantastic! Now I assume Necrons come out of these sacrifices here. Apparently not though. It's really only this guy so far. Interesting. And very useful, of course. Get closer. Well, we got a big bad weapon, but we probably won't need it, so let's rather go here, collect the points again. Next round we can send our Servo Skull again, so we can move a little bit further. And around. The same for you. I assume next round or so a few Necrons will spawn here. But again, we will see, right? Let's do it like that. Move close. So we need to move close enough and then suddenly they spawned. So this time the trigger was actually the distance to the mission target. 6 damage was pretty sweet. Destroy him. Now, what to do? Well, first off, use this to kill him off completely. Actually, we could probably rush to here and end the round, but do we want to do this? We are already level 4 anyways, and we could maybe destroy them? Well, let's see, there's 1 warrior and 1 immortal. Yeah, let's just... Should I kill them? Can I even kill them? Freepo has this. So 2 normal weapons, I don't know what they have, and we got this guy here, the Rust Stalker. Which could move to like... here or so? Hit one of them. Nah, let's go for money. It's probably a stupid decision, but you know. That's how I work after all. Right, Rust Stalker bro. Oh, you can only move to here. Ah, I thought you could move to here too. But that's better than nothing at least. Now, Freepo, you better be very good at what you do. Concentrate if possible on this guy here. Let's see. We can't move quick. I thought we could move to here too, but apparently this here means it's not movable. That's bad. Well, let's see what they do. But it was enough to destroy this guy at least. And we should easily survive this attack. So it was actually okay. Not great, not terrible, just okay. Oh, and could be that we can shoot from the other side, by the way. It totally is like that. Will we kill our own guy with that? Ah, we will probably survive it. But they won't. See? See? Just as planned. Well, kinda. Five and 3. Ah, and even more spawn, of course. From where? An immortal and a warrior. Too damage, but it means he's still alive and will hurt us next round. But shouldn't be too bad. The only 2 damage and we can heal ourselves from that. Now, as for you... Heal that guy. Collect the cognition point. And we can move to... let's move to directly here. Spend a point for that, it's fine. Oh dear, what it does. Let's hope it does something. Then move closer so that this guy here... So actually, can we cleanse someone? I don't think so, or rather I think there's nobody in need of being cleansed, right? So let's activate that, because here and here are still 2 sarcophagus. Sarcophagus? Ah, you know what I mean. Sarcophagi? But they can come out, so... That was all distance based. I assume if you go to like here, the rest comes out too. Alright. 1 point. 2 point. Rush to the other side, spend 1 point for that. Do you have something that we could shoot at? Well, actually, yes. What about you? Also okay. I don't want to spend 2 points, let's only spend 1. Should be enough. And it was enough. Now Gnathel can take his revenge. It's... Take the point, kill it dead. Let's see, if we go to here, will the other spawn? No. No. Also not actually. I'm not sure what else would have triggered it. Okay, a win is a win. Right, and let's go all the way back to here. Actually, no, doesn't matter. Actually, it was a bad decision. Should have done this here first, because if this finishes the mission, we cannot even go to there and fight them. The last time we fought them, it was actually very beneficial for us. And it's another battle, actually. So that could be that we run out with like 6 or so. I've never had that. 1, 2, 3, single one, warrior, 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 warrior. Is it a... Is this a big one? Is it? It's one big one, yes. So let's see. Do we have warrior? The shooty thingy, flayed one warrior. Objective is kill our enemy, so we want to get to here quickly. Kill all enemies, well that's... About that! Let's send one here. And you go to there, you say, well then one there and one there. Not enough points. It's fine. Gnavel's our speedy guy, you probably should help out on this side. Fripo is our general guy and healer, you help out here, and Ista is here. Right, you do start, so let's activate that here first. And you will probably be sacrificed, there's no doubt about that. So let's just directly go in there, and hopefully the Necron Immortal actually will target you and nobody else. Now, one more point. 1. Take the point from this side. Activate that, so that the weapon is for free. And then let's see, what would be a nice target? This one looks good. It's 2 of them at the same time. No clue what it actually did, but that's just how it is, at least for me. Let's see... Could shoot you, maybe should shoot you. Yes, let's do shoot you. Bits. And then... Good question. What then? Let's actually stay where we are. There's so many Necrons everywhere. Bye bye. Oh no, you survived. It's perfect because then this guy hopefully shoots him. So you wanted to move past? That's a very stupid decision. But you actually survived that. Damn, I was hoping you would be dead already. Well, you are dead now. Movement reduced, indeed. The right, this guy is dead. We can collect all points, but actually there's only like 1 point from them, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just take from here. Also an immortal, right? Not very nice. Let's just blast that guy. That actually was enough to destroy him. So let's move closer. Take his EP yet again. And use that to kill him forever. And I think there's no need to heal you. Well, 5 to 7. Actually, yes, let's just do it. Congratulations, you are now healed. And then we can also rush to like here. Hopefully we can then not get targeted by the immortal. We already used this weapon, so that's it for now. This warrior actually... is it this one? No, it's this warrior here. Yeah, it's a bit critical. I don't want this one to die. So I guess this is the time where I spend my canticle on him. Back to full. And we're actually so quick. We should be able to hit him. So if this one here moves away, he gets a double attack of opportunity and he only has 5 points left, so hopefully that will be his death. As for you, well, get me 1 more point first. Then heal the asset. And I don't really want to go into melee. Not with so many people standing around, so let's just activate that. So that the weapon is for free. And then shoot that guy. And this thing here, it will drive away to like here. So we actually have the time to... Actually, that's true. It will go to here. Try it again. So if we actually go to here and hit him in melee, nothing should happen because they cannot hit us. So let's just keep hurting this guy. Anyone else boost damage? Not right now. Actually, let's activate that so that we make sure that we are not taking damage and end it. Level speed 5 already. Not sure where you are going to. I think you're just dying there. I mean, okay, fine. Why not, right? Get a 1 cognition point, please. And kill it off. Oh no! Did he? Yes, he did kill you off, okay. Then... this is a blue weapon. What's the lowest range? Can we hit you from here? Oh, we totally can. So we can stand super far away and still hit him for very, very nice amount of damage. And that's it though, no more point left. We could probably move to like here and shoot to around here, so we could probably go to like here and be still safe. Ah, there it comes. Number 1. And that was already enough. The same thing for him. Oh, actually, he chose to not do anything at all. That's very nice. Maybe he can't. Maybe he's only a ranged one. And we had him cornered, so he couldn't even walk away. Right, again, make sure this thing stays dead. Okay, so you got 7. And a shield of 2 against physical. But we got the Mission Spirit ready, so we still did 2 damage and destroyed your shield. And you should be able to kill him off after that. So let's just move to like here, so that you can all help out in this region. And end the turn. We still can shoot him. I was hoping he could come first, but that was my big error. Shouldn't have done that. The problem is he will stand up directly next round, probably. So can we actually kill him? Well, maybe. No, we can't. Damn it. Well, let's make something different. Let's get the scan done. Thanks for the Blackstone. And then move back again. Make sure we can attack him next. Well, actually, do we want this? Well, apparently, because now we can't move back, so we have to do it. Okay, they move closer and Ista can still do stuff. Well, no, actually Ista can't do anything. But he would be the first one that can still move. So, what can we do? You here, you here, you here, you here, you here, you here. So the one guy that is nearly dead will come pretty late. I can't get a double hit in. Not any longer. This one might be an idea. We hit this guy again, hit also these two, and our own guy should be immune to that, probably. So let's try it. Critical here, destroyed there, I think. Is he on the floor? No, he's still standing. Bad, bad, bad. Well, shoot this thing so that it stays dead. Very important. There we go. And that's it. Now you will take quite a beating. Well, only because it was critical. Normally it wouldn't have been that bad. Damage normally would be A, but the crit was very not nice. Now, the Immortal, what are you going to do? You try to go away and you get critted, but you still survive it like nothing. Ah, that's not nice. Yikes, that was really not nice. Now you died due to acid. Gah. Well. There you go. Reduced to 4 yet again. That could save our bacon. Beacon? Bacon? Bacon, I think. All the points. Then get me all the points from here, please. Let's hope we can destroy the guy with our eggs. Maybe. Yes, we were lucky enough to do so. Make sure it's that. And heal ourselves. How quick are we? Well, we're kinda quick, but no reason to go crazy. This weapon can't be used anyways right now. Now as for you, one more point. Go to here. Take another point. Destroy it. Let's be a bit mean to them. Let's see. Use the weapon too. They are dead. Very good. Heal ourselves. Fully healed, by the way, by now. And pray. So that this guy is also healed. Actually looking quite good so far, I have to say. And I don't think there's anything that we want to cleanse. Back to 5. And let's go with that here first. Actually, go for that here. So you are dead, and you are hopefully dead. Or at least kinda soon, so we save you in action. And then we can use this in addition. Still alive. Not a fan. You probably shoot him dead, right? Yeah, no shield. Now, you moved, and you could probably still move and hurt me. Yeah, you do. Only 1 damage though. No crit this time, and one of you. Also 2 damage. And asset taken. So you got... Let's see, you got 3 and you got 3. And you got asset already, so let's attack you. Deader than that. Very nice, very good. We got 1 point. And with this you can reduce it to 1. So why not do it? And shoot that guy. Dead, that is. It wasn't a crit though. So we need to take care that we destroy him quickly enough. One for 2. And can move a few meters more, so why not? And turn. You stand around here. You kind of have a nice speed, but you got no running, sadly. Right, let's save the point for this guy first. already took quite a bit of a beating. It wasn't enough, sadly. Fine. This should be more than enough. He critted it. So, how much do we have? Well, we can go to like here. Take one to get one. Activate that so we don't get any more damage. Go to here, so in case this thing does anything. In case this thing does anything, we can do an attack of opportunity. We need to take care to destroy this one. Where are you? You're this one here, okay, so... Got the point. Heal yourself up to full, so that we don't lose any black stone after this long battle is finally over. Huh, just shoot that guy. Then it's only you. Well, if you go to like here, yeah, back to 2 points, and we can attack him. Maybe that's already enough then. It wasn't. But if he moves away, then it is enough. There it goes. No threat remaining. Right. And we got a few points. We can't decipher what Necron said, but we are evil. Not evil, we are religious, of course. So we won't probably obliterate it, right? Well, who cares? It's already over anyways. Mission complete. Yeah, I should have done this here first, so we could have done this down here. But I didn't think of that. Well, maybe it was for the better because we are already on 5. On the other hand, it would have been more blackstone, and I think it also reduces it a little bit, the awakening. And if it wasn't, would have been an easy battle, who knows? Well, we got the scanner, we got blackstone, and we got the stupid arc pistol, I guess. Oh well. The next 6 attacks. Well, that's also pretty sweet. The next 6 attacks will ignore all armor. If ever has a mission with someone that has much armor and you use that, that would be sweet. Right, we can get energy armor for 1 round. That's a bit May. More movement for 1 round. And that's it for now. Fine. Let's see, who needs the next upgrade? 8, 9, 9. So Freepo gets the upgrade. And again, I think if Freepo wanted to go down this route. Hey Mike, you mean oil for the machine god, right? Let's see. They both kinda suck, but there's a little bit less, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like how I imagine Freepo to look. And Istar can get 1 more, I guess. We have this already. I think this was where we wanted to go. Istar was our range guy, that's right. So we could take this, or we could take this. Hey Istar, nice to see you. is there? Dominus? Okay. It's not great, not terrible, it's just okay. What are we going to give you? You have one more slot available. Could use a scanner, could use a feed generator. Be a better gun would also no, actually it's quite nice, it's 3 CP anyways, right? Could give you a melee weapon even. What are we going to give you? Maybe additional heal something? I mean it's for free. Already got a big heal there. Maybe the field generator? Yeah, we don't really have a huge gun that is worthwhile. Actually, no, we don't. It's not worth it to have 3 from then. I need to try to get a better gun. I'll just give you that, because why not? And take a look at the next missions. Alrighty, so we did one mission for this guy here right now. Let's see, and this he would give us one more. So why not? Let's take it. And get more cognition points. Whenever lucky, ask for that. So, all 3 tech priests, and what are we going to give them? I think we can stay with that, like here, like there. I mean, I really like them, but often enough, they can't sprint, so that kinda sucks. Take out these Guitar Rangers. I want to have at least 2 bullet sponges, right? Another melee guy can be very useful too. And this mission, what do we have? A death mark, that sucks. Immortal, well, death mark jumps around, this guy's an idiot. If we have many flayed ones though, this one here can be very useful. So I think I still take him with us. Alright, what's the problem? What do you want to do? There's an element of foulness that needs to be destroyed. The stench. Ah, are we using incense again? Sacred incense burner, place at key points. Yeah, you're crazy. Alright. Let's perfume the tombs. Right, we got 1, 2, 3. 3? Yeah. 3 glyphs. Let's just go like dit. The chamber head is dominated by a hideous trophy of body parts. Festooned? I've never heard the word festooned. With sheets of tattered skin and constructed from blood-stained bones. Adherent to the cult Mechanicus and basic human decency, demands it to be destroyed. Burn it. Oh, that sounds great. Annihilate? Yeah, I know. Separate? Nah, we need to immolate it, right? Force and Technoprayer? Yeah. Force, Technoprayer, and Fire. 2 CP, 1 awakening, that's acceptable. Let's see what the glyphs give us. This one is good. And good, I mean Blackstone. This here is good too, I think. Well, we get heal, but we already heal. I mean, war crimes is what we do, right? We love war crimes. War crimes are good. And here we have our first battle. Let's see what the battle does to us. Well, we got many Flayer boys, which is actually very good for us. Because these guys take 1 less physical damage and they only do like 1 or 2 physical damage. 1, 2... Only a maximum of 2 additional... Well... 2 people can come out from here, right? And... in theory, something could come up here and here too. Probably not here, but could be something. Then we got 1, 2... Oh, quite a nice amount of points to get. And 2 of these here. Oh, that's quite nice. Alright, battle starts here. We got a flayed one here, flayed one there, flayed one there. A death mark on this side. So, you go here. Oh, that's it. We don't have any more points. Let's see. Gnaffle. Give us 3 points. Well, we see what we do with you, right? If we go to here, we could shoot the death mark. Death guy? Ah, you know what I mean. Let's also use that, because... why not? Saves a few points, right? And he usually teleports when he is set. So let's see where... Oh no! Look at this! Ista insta-gipped him. Death mark be gone. And then we rush here for 1 CP and get 2 CP. And kill him off. Man, Gnaffle. I'm amazed, that was an amazing job. And then we rush here, spend 1 CP, but get 2. No, did it say Ista? I think I said Gnaffle, right? Look, I'm 37, right? What do you expect? Fine actually. No! I'm never too old to game. It's all I have! Right, jokes aside, it is you. They're a nice target. What? Yes and no. Let's delay the turn for you. Did we kill it? No, apparently not. Let's just stand around, do nothing, use this and shoot the thing in front of us. It should be enough. It normally is. There we go. Very much dead. And what do we do next? Heal the target. Oh, that sounds great. Let's heal this guy back to full. Man, the music is so good. It's... Of course it's not an euphemism. Look, there's unholy stench. So of course we need to purify it. Makes perfect sense, right? Right? Oh, what, there are 4 scans? 4! So much possible heal. Damage absorbed. You're my smelliest warrior, Mike. Alrighty, right. You can get all the points, so let's get it from... Oh, we can't get it from here. Actually, got them all already. Hopefully shoot it dead, would be nice. And it was nice. We get directly 2 points, since we are that amazing. So let's see, we go to like here. Kill it dead. Let's see, it's Knaffle, right? Yes, it's Knaffle. Let's see. Where can we hit you? Not from here. Wait. Look at this. Let's go to here. Surely you won't destroy it, right? Let's make sure we don't destroy it and use it like that, rather. But oh, we critted it away, man. It's dead. And I think this can't be all. They must getting support, but we see from where. Ah, there we go. One more warrior, 2 more warriors. Not too bad though. So let's see. You we place here, and the other guy around here. Who starts? You, okay. Activate that. Then I think we can barely go into melee range. Oh no, not even barely. Very nicely is the right word for that. Then you stay where you are. You activate your stuff also. And how much is that? 3 points, right? Well, if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky. Oh well. Then let's stay where you are. Heal yourself first. Actually, you can just stay here and play around with it. Let's go in a scanning spree. Huh? No, Mike. They are not. I wish they were, but they are not. Yes, exactly, Mike. It's actually terrible. I mean, it's a power of religion, right? If you just believe hard enough. To be fair, we got stuff like prayers and so on, right? So, it isn't complete bonkers, just mostly complete bonkers. I mean, demons are just demons, right? What can you do? Oh, we don't have enough points. That's right. Wait. That does 1 physical damage, right? Surely that won't work, because that would be a bit silly. It doesn't, very sad. Actually, it should work though, like that. Oh well. Demon Mike. The mic of the demon. I mean, it does 1 physical damage though, right? So I was kinda hoping that it would be doing damage like that. Man, the music. Ooh, critical. I'm not sure how you actually... I think it's industrial. Pretty sure. Or some subset of industrial. What Mike actually means is a cult classic. They're all destroyed already, I think, right? Actually, they are not all destroyed, so we still need to destroy them if possible. Well, let's make one move first. Nothing is on this side, so... 2 to 5? Let... Oh, that'll be interesting. I don't know, we have the time. Mike, no! They really mean it literally. They are crazy mofos. It's just how they work. Mike is getting old. Let's just save up the point, I guess. Oh my. Is the little one going crazy? What do you two have? Oops. Aww. Hopefully it's getting better soon, Mikey. Oh, welcome, Mike. Yeah, just kill that guy off, I guess. Mission successful. We're back to 0, actually. Because we destroyed all 4 of these here. In addition, the CPs that were still left over. Very nice. Basically, Mike, imagine that you're someone, a person that has no idea about technology, but you have to use it. So you pray to the computer, please keep running. You make sure that they have good, well-smelling air and stuff like that, you know? What can we do here? There's strong air currents which we don't like. So, another location will cost time probably. Search for the source and stop it. I use tech lore to alter the chemical makeup for the intense interface effect. More intense sounds more good. Well, it still cost us 2 awakening. But what can you do? Glove. I think this was a good one, so let's take it. Yeah, got sealed by 3. Not too shabby. Yeah, now Mike, imagine the workstation is the only thing between you and some alien horror. And so you will pray a little bit more to it. And the problem is, your boss went through the same thing already, and now you have a directive that you better pray to it at least 10 times a day, something like that. And then you have a very light cult of Mechanicus. They haven't been infected with skin chewer grubs. So it doesn't sound very good. The grubs bore into skin and damage the muscular tissue beneath. Scorch, fire yet again. Suffer, it doesn't sound like a good idea. Support, let's just Scorch in more way. I mean, cost us 2, 3 damage even, but we got Blackstone for it, so it was worth it. See, Mike? And that's the thing. When your workstation suddenly stops running, maybe you think, well, sacrificing a few people isn't so bad any longer. And that's what they're doing. The chamber is littered with human bones. They show signs of having been dismembered with sharp blades. They represent around 1,000 bodies. Dignify, gather the bones for an interment outside of the tomb. That takes too much time. Disregard or detect. Fine, let's dignify it. Oh, look at this. 2 more awakening, yeah, but nearly 100 more Blackstone. That was amazing. Yes. Please, please, dear Omnisire, make sure that my computer won't die on me. Stuff like that. Really, think like the Catholic Church, but for machines. And with the Catholic Church, I mean the Catholic Church of the Middle Ages. Right, so what do we have here? We got 1, 2, 3 pylons and 1 double pylon thingy here. So 4 points in total, and we got 1, 2 scan stations, which are also our main mission. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 possible reinforcements. 3 flayed ones, a Nikon warrior. An immortal and a death mark. That's not so much. Nothing should be coming up here. And it looks like there won't be any other reinforcements. So actually that's quite good. Not sure where we should start with our troops though. They should not be able to reach us, at least not normally. So we can just position ourselves like that, I hope. The immortal, well, it would be great if... Can we rush to here? I'm not sure. But it would be great if we could, so... Let's go like this, I guess. Yeah, exactly! Imagine that! Ending up like Germany. Nobody wants that, right? 2 points, all points, so let's go with this. And let's see what we can do with you. There's basically nothing that is worse. Well, besides Sweden, of course, right? Sweden must be the worst. Let's see what happens when we hit the death mark with it. Fits! He's not teleporting yet. Alright, so that's what you are. Oh yeah, right. You are the immortal, you are the death mark. Well, could be worse, I guess. Would you also push the targets away? You would. In that case, just stay where you are. One more damage and this thing would be dead, so sadly it isn't and will hurt us in turn. Oof! Very badly even. On the other hand, that wasn't as... Oh, it deals also 1 damage. Yeah, that's very weird. Nobody else in Europe does that. Yeah, imagine that. Totally crazy, right? Boom boom. Well... They spend CP for that. Spend it again. Kill that thing. And I think we heal ourselves? Yes, no. CP, ranged weapon, untargetable. No, so we here won't get healed. Which means we just need to do it our own. There we go, that's good enough. You, quick boy, rush down to here, that's acceptable. Then Freeport. What can a Freeport even do? Well, they can shoot things dead, hopefully. Like this here. And stay dead. We should be healing on our own. We do. Then let's go and get another point. And we have quite a few points that we can use to run to other places. Like this one, for example. And I guess we also activate. We don't have points for that. Um, yeah. Funnily enough, they probably have no clue how many weapons they actually have. The Imperium is kinda bad with such things. Yeah, the cult of Mechanicus, totally not a religion of crazy horrors, right? I mean, careful, you're not wrong, but in theory, did the Civil War really ever end? Alright, one more point. We can heal ourselves back up. Fits. And we should probably be forced to destroy the rest, so should be fine if we directly take it over. Oh! Yeah, about that. Well. Why was it only 3? Why? A dropship? I mean, this one here? Yeah, it looks like a Space Marine dropped, right? Boom, that was a nice kill. Hey, where are you running? Damage absorbed. Critical 3 damage? How dare you? Alright, you're an. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Ooh, so many targets. This one looks like a great target. Especially since hopefully this guy will then be somewhere else. And surely it's not too bad that we hit our own people, right? Sweet. That was great. Knaffle, you say that, but the technology 10 millennia ago was much better than today. So there's that, right? And the thing is, like 10,000 years ago or so, right? The humans were so advanced that basically ships that were based on stuff like, or were powered by black holes and stuff like that were super strong. And then they kinda had a few civil wars for a few thousand years, and now they're techno-barbarians. And that's saying it nicely. Yeah. Mike, imagine not a boomer, but your great-great-grandparents. Yes, that's true. They had your AI. But AI did kinda like them. Hey, block. Kinda. Suffer, mortal. How many points do we actually have? 2. Repo was always old. Well, Mike, no, that's wrong. After all, it's a good thing to suffer, right? And if you lose a body part, then you can get a better part. And you can get a machine part. So much better. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's something lucky. And that's all I know about it. But I think it's the, I clearly know what you're talking about, but actually I don't phases. Right, time to get you healed up. Kill this thing dead. Can we get all points? Yes, we do. So we send the skull to this one. Oh yeah, someone with green hair. Now it makes sense. I directly know which one you mean. Bits. So there's only one enemy with green hair, right? So I could just go a little bit more down in the hopes that this guy won't be able to shoot me. I mean, without jokes, there are so many with green hair, and I'm not sure if it was from that. It probably actually was from that, because we tend to meme, and poor Lucky has to live with it. Yes, Mike, all enemy are for perverts, that's right. That's actually kinda bad. Let's kill this thing off first. And then we need to move. Hopefully we don't take any damage from you. Damage absorbed. You shouldn't have much either. Good. Then we can get our heal. And then... let's see, what would be a nice target? Well... want to do damage on this guy. Wasn't there some Deathmark guy around? Or was this on your right? Hmm. Let's go somewhere else, like here? This is actually acceptable, I think. Yep, let's do it like that. Critical. Yeah, Mike, this is why Japan has no children. That's the sole reason, actually. It's anime. Anime giving them bad ideas. Yeah, and even worse, Mike, right? There's only one anime. It's all the same, right? Anime! Let's attack you with the eggs. Is it enough to kill you? Sadly not. Can we push you away? You can, so it's only you that can attack us. And there's a small chance that we won't take any damage from that. Let's see. We took 1 damage, that's basically nothing. Surely Ista would never accuse Mike of good writing. It would be crazy. Let's go to here and heal this one up. We, the authors, don't need a heal. I don't need reading glasses. I have laser eyes. Ah, damn it. Righty, right. What are we going to do? Well, let's kill you off. Number first. Very important thing. And then you can move to here. What about you? Well, heal yourself first. But I don't know, I'm not using them. Ah, I can't wait for this strims. I love these strims. That'll be great, I'm sure. And hey, even Mike likes them, right? Nicely cringe with a bottle of whiskey. He survived quite a bit. 3 damage taken, a little bit hurt. Let's go to... Actually, let's stay where we are. I mean, why do we like it, the series? Why do we like anything? Man, Knavel is also too old to read. It's getting only worse here. It's actually terrible. Man, Anthem was such a shit show. It actually was like a great idea, right? But it would have been great if they made it nice. The flying was very fun, but you barely flew. You're dead. No threat remaining. So will Lucky actually start on time today? What do you guys think? So the chamber where the burner's place is festooned with scraps of gaudy human skin, and the walls are inscribed with net-grown sigils that exude a sense of unholiness. Scorn them! No, it's just our place. Sanitize, attempt to clean away the worst, sanctify. Now let's do it right. We bless the chamber with prayer to counteract its unholy aura. That sounds about right. Yeah, we get backstone, so it was the right decision. And that was the last thing here. We will lose a few blackstone since we are not completely healed, but it's not that much. 10 here, 9 there. Actually, we get 9 back, so actually we lost like 8 or so. Oh, Andromeda is such a piece of shit. Well, I guess they fixed the bug, so it's not as terrible, but still. Oh, we would have another heretic mission ready. What is this? Don't we already have that? Xenarite Pattern Volkite Blaster. 3 CP, Circle Attack, 6 to 8 damage to target, 1 to 2 to chain targets. Target's movement speed is half and plus 2. Whoa. Oh, but they got Praetorians. We hate Praetorians. We don't like them. But we could do this actually. Ooh. Is this a better X? 2 to 4? No, that's actually worse, right? Omniscient X, what does it do? Machine Spirit does immobilize it and does 2 to 4 damage. Kinda sounds bad. A normal X does what? 3 to 5? I like it much better. I have no idea what actually happens then. If then it's game over and you can do a new game plus or whatever happens there. Alright, Gnaffle. What do we want to do? Yes, we wanted to go to here, we said, right? To 1 point on killing. No, you said... Well, we did that, right? It was X-Max? Yes, it was. What do we want to give you, though? We could give you that. Instead of that, for example, 6 to 8. This here is 4 to 6, but ignores all armor. And this 1 CP less. Well, we have 1. Let's give you that. So that you're also immune until your first attack. Freeport. We want you to go down this road completely. So let's give him enhanced repair, that the claws are ready earlier, and repair even more HP. Sure, why not? We have 1 point open. But what do we use it for? Um, what do we use it for? Well, it's only 1 point. This one is pretty sweet, actually. But maybe we can give you another. Let's see. This one needs 2. This one needs 1. Actually, we could give him the gamma pistol. Let's give him the gamma pistol. Or the gamma gauss pistol. Because we are all heretics. And Istar. Dominus torso. Alright. Well, you're not got a piece everywhere at least. 18 HP already. Yeah, and we are back at Gnaffle. Now, Gnaffle, you said last time until there, but what is next for you? We are melee, so we could take this for example. Restores 1 HP at the end of the turn. I mean, that's not bad. It adds up, and we could even go like this here first, and then go down to Engine Seer. Any good parts from Explo? It's... Well, we can take a look, right? We can always abort. So... Well, the torso gives HP, 3 HP and 1 physical armor. And the hands give +1 physical damage. And currently you only have 14 HP and 2 total armor. So maybe more armor would even be pretty good. What do you mean? For our group? I mean, right now we got parts. Torso actually. Which would be this here. Would probably also be a good idea actually. Because then you go from 14 to 17 HP. And you have 2 physical armor. What's the tech torso? It's actually strictly better. It has 1 more max HP and 1 more physical armor. And 1 physical armor. So it has 1 more HP max. Then we take that one. So right now 18 and so. It's pretty sweet. And it's barely not enough for the poor Freepo. The question is, will Lucky stream on time? If not, we had time for one more. Let's be honest, Lucky will never stream on time. So let's just hurry up. And let's take the supposedly easy mission here. Bit sad actually that we don't have any mission for another tech priest, but let's just go for it and hurry up. So 1, 2, 3, and the last time that tech priests were pretty ugly, so it would be good if you had someone that could take a little bit of a beating. Actually, I probably want only servitors for them, to be honest. No, let's just go with that again. Not physical damage is not good, but it's always good, heal is always also good. So, go. And again, we have corruption, we have evil people, heretics. We need to beat them up. Let's see, rebel activity and so on and so forth. We want to beat them down. What do we do? So, they basically have our data bank, and we need to find a particular file. So, what can we do? basically random search. If we kill them all, we have time to search as how we want. I say we simply kill them off. And every one of them liked it. Because it was the correct decision. Makes perfect sense. Now we are at this archive here. And we can scatter to cover as much area as possible. We assume they come from the main entrance, so we deploy a cohort there to cover this way and mow them down. That sounds great. Or deploy a group near the main computer. No, let's mow them down. Because we know where they go. Hopefully also good. Position updated. And should now be a third one. A pair of heretics is already in there. What are we going to do? First right, kill them both. That sounds great. Observe them? Nah, we kill them both. We don't want to observe them, right? Access the server, data, and possible before combat is destroyed. No, kill them both. Well, we killed one. Not both, but I guess we have to take what's available. And let's see what we can do with them. So... well, where's my mouse here? The objective is to survive 5 rounds. We have abandoned something that we could download here. We got one Severate here, a Tech Priest there, Servitor, stuff to download. Well, it sounds fine, right? And we start with nothing though, only with our Tech Priests. Because we have no CP. Makes sense. So, here's a Servitor, Tech Priest, Servitor. Ista is this. You can start in the middle, I guess. And you start around here and try to kill that guy. Okay. Go. Oh yeah, they got this stupid sprinting stuff. So, scan. I guess we need to scan. Collect 1 point. Probably worth it. On the other hand, if I see it correctly, this here is the only thing. And we can get that in 1 turn. That was the wrong thing to do. Abort it. Let's see. Servitors. No, this one here is a Tech Priest. But I think we can actually attack this guy, not like in the last round. So, what are you actually? I got 14 HP and a little bit of armor. Oh, interesting. Very much different than the last time. Let's use this one here first, so the weapon is for free. And then shoot that guy. Well, try to shoot him. Hits. Then we have 1 point left, so directly use that. In addition. And then use this one here, so that we got a nice amount of points. And can do a few other things, like this one here, so that we are more or less immune to any shenanigans. Now I guess this is a ranged one actually. 50% critical, plus 2 damage. So are they based on their support troops? Luckily, very much luckily, I had the shield open. It was very useful. Took them completely out of the battle. Now, you're the next one. Collect all the points, but you can do that too, right? So I'd rather know what you are. Okay, you look like that, I see. Activate that, shoot the guy. A banger. Alright, so that's what he has. Makes no sense to do this, because it would be no damage. But... this was Tech Priest, right? Let's get close, because these here don't seem to be melee Tech Priests. Hopefully. And you're the last one. Sort of collect the points. Tempting, but I'd rather kill this guy to make sure nothing is in my way first, even though it is expensive. Oh, is he already going live? Lux the boy? Well, we probably will be on time, to be honest. This shouldn't take too long. At least if it continues like it is currently. We have like 5 minutes until it actually goes live. Right. Which lucky 1x. Next round. We got 3 CPs. Yeah, I have open this in the other round, so you'll be positioned here. You here, I guess, and that's it. Activate your Screamo. And where can you move? You can move to here and tank the damage. That sounds great. What a fool! Now you do 3 to 5 damage overall. Sure, let's just damage you. 4 damage taken. And stay where you are. You're the next one. Move closer. What are we going to do with you? Good question. Not enough CP for that. You could shoot something once, but I don't think it's worth... Oh, is it worth it? No, not really. So let's just stand around. Attack opportunity number 1 and number 2. That should be enough, actually. There we go. Tech Priest 1 dead. As for you, what do you have? Nothing much. That's right. So let's kill you dead. Or mostly dead, at least. Damage of 5 is pretty good. Let's damage you a bit more for free. Go to here to get the CP. Void Blast you. Critical. Completely dead. Very good. Let's do... Can we do the scanning? Barely not. Then let's just move a little bit closer so that we... Actually, can we scan there? No. Then let's rush to like here. And then you can go here in the next round. As for you... Hopefully kill you dead. And we can go to like... here. And a turn. Actually, we are probably able to kill them on time. We are pretty quick so far. Wait, this is critical damage, right? Ah, they are lucky it's on. Well, I need like 2 minutes more. Maybe 3. But we are pretty good so far. Next one is dead. You get all the points, rush here, get to the console. A ton of blackstone, we can do that 3 times total. Let's see, can we destroy it? Apparently not. I can do it like that. Does it give us anything? Well, it gives us 1 cognition point and less Necron Awakening. We have no Necron Awakening. So I'm not sure what that actually should give us. Doesn't hurt to do anyway, so... And turn. Oh yes, this thing still exists, so let's go to... like here. Shoot you. Next one dead. Ignition for that. Move to here, scan it too. Then we have only 1 enemy left. That's it. So we're actually really quick. That's revealed, 13-1-1. Nothing really can do, so we end the turn. Here can help with destroying this machine. Again, it's no Necron machine, but well. Really can't go to here for some reason. I guess there's something in the way, which is totally not, but you know. A bit weird. A bit very weird. I'll just activate it to be sure that we don't get hit by anything. Ah yeah, see, now can he... Oh, he hit him! With 7 damage even, nearly destroyed him from that. Oh well, not important. Got CP. Move 1 more field and the turn. Let's do the scanning thing first, then kill this guy. And then we already are finished. I think. Hits. Critical 8 damage, that was very nice. Do it again. Just with the other thing. Acid, 1 damage, also pretty nice. Now let's go here and hope that guy can't do melee. 1 more damage. And turn 1. Those 2 numbskulls will never hit him anyways. 10 was contained. Oh, that's already it? See? Easy. So we can directly go and switch over. Besides, you guys are already all over at Lucky's. I see you in the chat. Alright, repeat deck the heretics. Get a little bit of blackstone. We nearly had 32 more. We also have these here, Secretariat has Alvas, Blackstone, 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 and that's it. Again that, next energy attack will deal 9 edge damage. Oh, that's sweet. That's pretty sweet. And I think we don't need the heal any longer, so we could actually use it. Anyways, Jostra's not, well, now you have to. Surely you want to see Persona 5 too. Anyways, thanks for watching me. I will continue with this on Sunday, I think. Until then, thanks for watching and bye bye.